Okay, we're back.
Yeah.
Now, you were saying about deck lists.
Oh, yeah. So this is why we get to show you the deck list, is because the players, as you can see right now.
They can't see. But right now the players are sitting there reading each other's deck lists.
Yeah, they're reading each other's deck lists right now, and they're staring them at them. We have our first Jango mirror match. So Wes and I were debating whether they're looking at the same deck. So let's take a look.
Why don't we find out?
Decks.
So on the left-hand side of your screen, this is going to be Matt. Matt is our 5 seed. This is his Jango Tarkentown, and I'll throw it over there for you, Ian. Give me a moment. I need to do
take your time.
That button. There you go.
Okay.
I mean, this looks fairly standard. The Chemogil is a little interesting. I'm not used to seeing that card in this list. I do like it,
Which
though.
one?
The 2 on the bottom row, towards the center, he's got 2 copies of the Chemogil Heavy Fighter from the new set.
3 indirect. I mean,
he's
forcing you to choose whether you exhaust your units.
And units that you place that indirect damage on, they can exhaust, be exhausted.
Yeah.
So it's like a little mini Jango, even if Jango's dead or busy or exhausted or whatever. If you put those damage on units rather than your base, he can knock you down.
The Guavian Antagonizer.
I like the Guavian.
I don't see that often.
I learned to love that card playing Kylo.
Yeah.
I love that card. It's
it
so
costs
good.
1, and you want to get every card out of your hand.
Well, it's a Saboteur, and it's so good.
I mean, looking at look, they're handing out those Kylos. They're giving them a top 4 Kylo right now.
Oh my God, those cards are gorgeous. I need to get them to put one of those where we can zoom in on them with the camera. Oh, those are pretty. Look at those.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and get a picture of one of those later to share in somebody's channel.
Yeah,
those are gorgeous.
Cool. And they're etched, and they're really pretty.
All right, let's have a look at Micah's deck.
Yeah.
He is using. We're seeing Radiant 7s here. You don't see those on Matt's list. Yep. Ian's like, I can't see anything, you dummy.
I can't see anything.
I can't see anything, you dummy. Show me the list. There it is. The Geonosian Fighters are also a change that you see in Micah's list that Matt is not playing.
Yeah. Micah's looks much more standardized, to be honest.
A little more low-end. So Matt has more low-end ground.
Yeah.
You had First-Order Troopers, Guavians,
yeah.
Greedo and ISB.
Yeah.
Micah missing the low-end red units, the little
what
1
he
cheapies.
probably is going to use with those low-end units is he uses them to run into exhaust.
Interesting. All right.
We're going to get started. We told the judges we're ready, and we're going to bring you the first semifinal of the day.
Let's go to the semifinals, ladies and gentlemen, on the left-hand side of your screen.
If you tune into the other stream, you're still going to see a top 8 game as Steve from KTOD is still grinding out his Luke deck right now.
He's indeed.
That's what I'm used to.
All right, and let's turn it back over here to the right. This is Micah from Milwaukee.
I don't like it either.
Go Bucks.
There we go.
Love watching Giannis. Great player.
Unit damage.
If anybody cares about basketball.
All right, let's come to here. Oh, I got to turn the players up. I have them muted.
Yeah.
It's all right. We'll fix that momentarily. I can do this, and then do that. There we go.
18, it was 18%, right? We should roll first.
Oh, absolutely.
Roll for initiative.
High roll on the D20.
Ah, yes. Thank you.
No, you're fine, bud.
You got it. All right, and I'm mulliganing.
All right. We got the TDR counter going.
Oh, hang on. That timer's 100% wrong, guys. I got to reset it. One second.
So right now, today we're on
there we go.
5 TDRs that we've seen, and we've seen 3 War Jugs.
You are the TDR guys. If you are taking shots for every TDR and War Jug, you are about to get hammered.
Yeah.
This
you're
mirror
at
match.
8 shots. You should be at 8 shots already.
Yep.
So if you haven't started, just pound a little 5th of Patron, and you'll be ready to go.
Yep.
All right, here we go.
Resource is so hard. I know. I mean, I deliberately put good cards on my deck. Trying to get rid of them.
Looks like Matt has won the initiative roll. I wasn't paying attention. I was busy looking at streaming things.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Micah, by the way, as our number 1 seed. He was the top player coming out of Swiss rounds. He was 10-1.
10-1.
10-1. He was the number 1 seed.
Nice, yeah.
So that it's possible that Jango showcase right in front of him is brand new. We don't know. I don't know if you had one during the Swiss rounds.
Yeah, I don't know. We didn't get him on screen.
Yeah, but he was the best Jango player in the field. Starting with a First Order Stormtrooper. Ooh, going a little wide here. I like it.
I'll claim.
Okay.
I mean, those low-end units coming in handy right now.
Yep. He showed off a daring raid so that the crafty smuggler could get his shield pinged off.
Yep.
And then Micah takes initiative. Chat's predicting the end of the world with control decks with 35 health bases. I mean, they may be right. I don't know.
Yeah,
they're just now starting to creep into the meta, so it is possible. 2 to base.
2 to, or 1 indirect first. Going to base.
There we go. One indirect and 2 to base.
Daring raid.
1 indirect.
And 1 more indirect goes to Micah's base.
Ooh, I don't really love Micah's hand right now.
He's got a Kylo's tie and what is it, a sneak attack and probably a surprise strike?
And a surprise strike, yeah.
It's not a great hand.
It's not fantastic. And it just seems like everything Micah doing, Matt is just countering right back at it.
Yep.
There you go. That sneak attack looks a lot better. Oh, no.
Yeah, why would you resource the... Now, he doesn't have a play this turn unless he sneaks something. He won't know. Even now, he won't have the well, he's going to the 4 resource turn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically he's going to get a choice here. He's going to have to sneak something in just to have a play this round.
For some reason, it looks like he only has 3.
Oh, no.
But there's 1 underneath there.
He can spend 2. Yep. No, he can't even sneak. He can't even sneak in the Raider. It's too much.
No, yeah.
The sneak attack's all he's going to get in here.
He's 1 short. He's a couple short. He needs what? Yeah.
A big 6 hit's going to be nice, but Micah is not drawing very well here in game 1.
Oof.
Guerrilla Soldier. One of the I got to say, if you've watched any of the games this weekend and you have not sold on Guerrilla Soldier, I don't know.
I'm totally sold on
I don't know.
that card.
I don't know what to tell you.
Man,
like, you really should be. The card is amazing.
Watching all these games this weekend, I want to mess around with the Leia deck. That did pretty well.
Yeah, this turn is really going to hurt. Micah's draws have crapped out on him at the absolute worst
time.
possible time. Because he's about to take at least 7 to base. Oh, and he's gonna pop Kylo like a balloon.
Wow.
Yeah,
we're popping fast here.
This semifinals match may not last very long, ladies and gentlemen.
No.
So at the moment, guys, you have these 2 Jango decks are our first semifinal match. The other quarterfinal match is still being played. They are still in game 3 with Luke Data Vault versus Jango, as far as I'm aware.
Well, they give him so much time.
Yeah, you have an hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's a lot.
All right. Micah going to try to get back in here. It's not going to be easy. He has a big uphill battle to fight here.
He's got Jango coming out. He's still got...
Matt's going to meet him to the punch.
I'll do the same.
I'll see you and raise you, says Micah. Yep.
Yep. I'd ping them both. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
Why not?
You'd be silly not to.
Oh, and his counter is a crafty smuggler. That's not fantastic.
No. Does not feel like Micah's getting good draws here. I think I put that crafty on the wrong side of the board. Yep, sorry about that. Crafty actually playing on Micah's side there. I mean, we're who was it earlier? He said, like we've been saying, go fast, Ricky Bobby. We racing.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure Micah's going to lose this race.
3 more to base.
Yep, so I'm at 19 then. 6.
Okay, 6 health remaining for Micah.
He does have a War Juggernaut in his
He does.
hand. So he'll have to play that at the start.
He pretty
of the
much has
round.
to claim and pray
He's
that it
already
matters.
claimed. He's
okay.
already claimed.
All right. Well then, that's the best he can hope for.
I think I do. I'm gonna target down that.
Okay.
All right, I got my win defeated.
Yep.
We're gonna hit that.
Okay, so 3 indirect.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm not sure I like that play, but I understand it.
Yeah.
Rather take it now than later, I guess.
Ooh, is that a serialized IG?
It is a serialized
that's
IG.
so pretty. Zoom in on that. Look at that.
131, I believe. That's gorgeous.
Nice.
That's gorgeous. Micah way upside down on health here as we go into the 6 resource round.
Yeah, I mean,
coming in with a war jug.
That's a no-brainer.
Like he has to do it.
Take that guy.
It's a good thing I have good quality camera because these little tiny dice Matt is using would drive me insane
They
if I
asked
couldn't
if they,
see
yeah.
them.
I mean, look, they asked if they could use their dice. I said use whatever makes you
I
comfortable.
honestly, I genuinely don't care. I
Yeah.
just use the tokens because they're easier
They're
to read.
easy to read for the
They're
for the
much
audience,
easier to read.
But I mean, they're top 4. I really
mean,
don't want to take them out of their
If you're
flow.
trying to watch this on a phone, there's no way you can read those dice. But if you're watching it on
Probably
a
not.
television, then maybe you can.
Yeah.
3 to base.
Take initiative.
Okay, Matt on the button now. His turn to fight back with a War Jug.
That guy first.
Okay.
Okay, gonna get Micah gonna burn his target down to clear IG.
At 11.
Chat's saying it's over. I'm not convinced, guys. It's not that simple.
Well, I mean, Matt can play his own War Juggernaut now. And then
Exactly.
And then it is over.
Holding initiative in this matchup is a big deal.
Yeah.
It's a big deal.
I mean, if you don't stop that War Juggernaut, it's going to hit. There's 1, 2, 3,
still got
4,
resource.
5 damage units on the board. So it's going to hit for 8 damage right now.
Sneak attack and triple dark raid and 7th Fleet Defender for Micah. I think he resourced for the sneak attack. All right, Matt's on the button. He can end it with a single surprise strike if he has it.
I mean, I can move this.
It's not really in the way, fellas. You're fine.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
It's fine. I'm not that fussed. I appreciate the
I think he's
the
looking at
attention,
the
though.
little camera there.
Maybe. I
Yeah.
appreciate the attention, though. I really do.
Things to me.
Either way, I think this game is ending this.
I'm
this
pretty
round.
sure this is going to be the end of round, but I'm just not.
Yeah.
I mean, if
I'm just not sure which way it could go.
Well, I mean, if Micah's in a very, very bad spot, clearly.
No, I mean, look, if Matt doesn't have triple Dark Raid or War Juggos.
I mean, if he had the surprise strike, you think he would have done it already. Okay, he's
Okay.
going to go ahead and knock down
so
the
he
jug.
doesn't. Now Micah's going to play triple Dark Raid. Everybody get your drinks out.
Yep.
I mean,
Is it
that's
time. No,
that's,
we're
oh,
going
no,
to
he's gonna
go
to
attack
base.
first. Why wouldn't you triple dark and try to maybe draw an IG or another War Jug and tap
yeah,
the whole
and,
thing
and
down?
tap the whole board down.
Like, you might as well try for it.
Like that's what the card is. It's a gamble. Like,
I think it's Micah's only play here.
I hope they don't ban triple Dark Raid because the championship is in Vegas and that fits that city.
I mean,
that card fits that city.
Triple Dark Raid absolutely fits Vegas. It is. You are rolling the dice, baby.
You got 1 card in here.
The other quarterfinal is not finished yet, chat. I'm literally
Yeah.
looking at the table right now. They are still playing.
Still slugging it out.
Yep.
It's that Yoda. It's Steve's Yoda.
No, Luke.
Or no, Luke.
Luke
yeah.
Datavault.
Luke Datavault deck.
He's going to do it.
He's gonna do it. Yeah.
Well, here we go. I mean, I really
Micah.
think it's his only play
Micah,
here.
it's the right play, bro.
I think
You
it's his
can't
only
hear
play.
Me, but it's the right play.
6,
He didn't get it.
7.
Yes, he did.
He did.
Yes, he
Yeah,
did.
there we go.
He hit it. He hits the jackpot.
I'm going to hit myself as well.
Okay.
Cost everybody.
Okay. So
Because he
Mike.
gets to attack with it now.
Yes, he does
That's
because
it.
of TDR.
Micah's won this game. That
I
Juggernaut is
think
1,
it's
2,
very
3, 4,
likely,
5,
yes.
6, 7. It hits for 10 right now.
Yeah, but Matt just played a TDR of his own. We gambling, boys.
Yeah.
I can't
He
see
needs-
his cards as
he needs
well.
the exact same
he holds his
card
cards too
for
vertically to
IG.
read.
Well,
IG would do it.
one more Juggernaut.
Oh, I'll see you and raise you, says Matt. These decks just love to gamble.
Not what I want.
The whole thing just gets so ridiculous when there's more than one of these on the board. It just becomes absolutely silly.
Like, how do you keep track of all this?
There's quite the crowd watching Steve's match over there.
Well, I mean, Luke slugging it out. Like,
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
everybody there is thinking the same thing. Like, can I pilot this deck? Can I pilot
Yeah.
this Luke deck?
Yep.
Thank you, though.
Micah declining the shuffle.
Okay, well, I've been pinging your whole board.
Hey, look. Jango doing Jango things.
Too hard on.
Ian and I just lean back like now, like we could just have beers in our hands because it's just watching this match. Like, yeah, we know how this goes.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it for my action.
Thinking about taking a pretzel break.
He didn't exhaust. Why didn't he exhaust the Crafty Smuggler?
Why is the? How did he exhaust the
Oh, you gotta play
his
a
War
little
Juggernaut? He played TDR. That War Juggernaut should be readied.
Because the War Juggernaut that followed it up exhausted it before it could do anything.
I meant Matt's. Oh, Matt's just striking into
because
the
he
game.
smacked. This is what I don't understand. It's over now. I'm not sure why the Crafty Smuggler. Oh, the Crafty Smuggler had a shield on it, I think.
Okay.
So he couldn't exhaust the Crafty Smuggler. The Smuggler attacked in and knelt the TDR
Yeah.
Juggernaut on the other side of the board.
Okay.
So then literally nobody could do anything. So it was just like a giant.
He just surprise strike to win.
It was just a
by
giant.
taking an ish, so doesn't really matter.
J-Rod on chat saying he hopes Jango loses this one. I have really good news for you, J-Rod. I'm gonna make you the happiest man today. Jango is absolutely gonna lose this match. All right. I'm assuming Matt is winning this one here, so we're going to go ahead and plug this up for the next game. 3, 4, 5. Okay.
card I didn't want to see on the 6 resources you have in that
So
word
these
doc.
guys doing resource things. I'm sorry, doing sideboard things. We've had a look at their deck lists already. Do you want to go have a peek at
I'm like,
at sideboards
Yeah, let's
just
look at
for
the
just for
sideboards.
grins? Let's mute
But
them
I mean,
for just a moment.
Uh,
Well, hang on, they're not muted in here. I'm gonna do it over here. Let's cheat. Can I do it in here? Yeah, but then we can still hear them. I'll tell you what, we'll leave them on in here, and then we'll come to here. So let's look at we'll look back at Matt's list again real briefly and see if you're sideboarding into a Jango match. And again, we're speculating. He's played this match many times this weekend. He's
Yeah.
played the mirror already. Look at that sideboard. What are you bringing?
I guess maybe Planetary Bombardment. Maybe No Good to Me Dead. I don't really know, to be honest.
The loot game is still ongoing, chat. Go ahead.
Yeah, still going on that loot game.
The Planetary I could see being a big card. Just being
Yeah.
able to shell out enough damage
But
to
it's
clear
like,
these
if you're
juggernauts.
going to put in a 6-cost card, you need to take out a high-cost card.
Now, what is this card? What is the card next to Planetary Bombardment?
On
Is that on the doorstep?
What it does is it gives you
Ooh.
3 Battle Droid tokens that are ready.
That's
So you can run them into things.
yeah,
and
yeah.
bring 'em
That's
down.
probably not a very good
I'm
card in
not
this
putting that
matchup.
in.
Not in this matchup, I don't think.
He
no.
does go heavy ground, so maybe Force Choke is a good put in.
Could be. Let's have a look at the other list. I need to share this with you. All right, so again, looking at Micah's list, talk to me. Sideboard ideas. What do you like? What do you don't like? I kind of like the Phantoms.
Yeah, or the Waylays.
I actually really think the Phantoms have a lot of value in this matchup because they can't be pinged.
Yeah, they can't be pinged. So they're going to always stay ready to go.
I mean, they're big targets.
Yeah. I think I take out the 7 fleets and I put in the... I think that's why he has them in, right?
Yeah.
So he's going to pull out the 7th fleet, and he's probably going to put in the Lurking TIE Phantom. Because I think that's a better matchup. Maybe Commandeer? He's only got 1 in his sideboard, and he doesn't have any in his main deck. I might put that in.
Commandeer would not be a bad choice. Not be a bad choice. Okay. All right. Let's come back to here and see how we're doing. Looking like they're getting close to being ready. Let me clear some stuff off of Ian's screen so he'll like me better so he can see the game. There we go. And then let's put these guys' audios back in our ear so that we can hear them just as well as you. Brief reminder, ladies and gentlemen, if you're joining mid-match, these are our players and where they are from. A little bit of Midwest on West action here in the semifinals here, the Star Wars Unlimited Sector Qualifier here in Denver. All right, we're making resource decisions. We're about ready to go here. Micah's going to start the game on the button. As
Micah kept only units in his hand.
As he was not the victor in game 1, here we go with game 2. Starting with Bazine. Let's see if he can rip a turn 1 play out of there.
Which turn 1
2
play?
ISBs and a
turn 1
droid
play?
platform. Yeah, they're kind of all there, aren't they? What do you? I think honestly, man.
And looking at that, I'd just take the droid missile platform.
I think I would take the droid missile platform. It's the biggest long-term threat.
Yeah. Took out Daring Raid.
But you got the Daring Raid because that way the ISBs have nothing to trigger off of.
Oh, that's true.
Without the event, unless he drew one. He might have drawn one.
Good call.
Apparently it worked.
Did not get an event like I
There you
wanted.
go.
I did get a read.
Okay.
That's not the worst thing in the world.
No.
And pass.
And then going to back it up with another ISB.
Yeah. Trading Bazine for Greedo.
Not trigger when defeated. I'm sure you're surprised. Let's
I mean,
Gorilla Soldier.
solid.
Oh, he automatically gets to ready it.
Correct. The Gorilla Soldier just, if you don't have
Not
any
even a
units, you got,
question.
I mean, that's why it's such a good card.
Yeah.
Such a good card.
It's cool. He's got a P38, so he can ping it.
Yep, he can kneel it down.
Yeah, he's going to ping it down.
Yeah, sure.
One to base.
Claimy for Micah. Going to stay on the button.
Target town.
He's going to go ahead and
okay.
wipe out the soldiers. Going to be very
Okay.
aggressive with his Tarkin Town this game. Try and keep the board as clear as he can.
I don't know. I think I might have
Matt
kept
grabbed-
initiative.
Matt grabbed initiative there, so we'll see what happens.
Oh, and he pulled an IG and a Devastator.
Which IG 2000.
Yeah.
Solid. Good to have in as we head into what should be the 4 resource turn. Plenty of time on the clock for these two folks.
Man, and that semi is still going.
Yes, it
Or
is.
the quarter.
We're probably going to be done with this semifinals match before the other semifinals match even begins,
Yeah.
which is going to be really fun from a casting perspective. Now, this might be the time for me to spoil this because I'm not sure if Loopy said anything yet, but we are going to be covering the finals with our gear. He and I are working on figuring out how to get that stream to his channel through my gear, and I think we've got it worked out. It will probably require a small stream restart when the time comes. But if this finishes up, we might be doing the other semifinals match and then the finals match with him as well.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that would make,
Yeah,
would make
why not?
logical sense.
Yeah, let's get it
but we've
working
got to get
before
this.
we
We've got to
get to
get
the
through this
finals.
first.
Let's
so
make sure everything works before we
yeah,
get to the finals.
we've got a long way to go before we sleep, but let's see how it goes. So we've got an IG coming in, another ISB agent over here, backed up by a droid platform.
I will target him. Fancy ones.
And go ahead and get rid of the P-38.
Defeated.
Yep.
The other semifinal match has not begun yet, although it looks like they're packing up. I do not know who won. Jango just won, is what I'm hearing.
This is an interesting choice.
Jango beat Luke. Steve did not succeed in taking Luke to the
mean,
semifinals, which makes me very
making
sad.
Top 8 with Luke is still very impressive.
I agree.
And to grab that showcase is going to be very limited.
Yep.
Though at Vegas, that will be all I'm playing for.
At the moment, yes, ladies and gentlemen, chat.
Right?
I
'Cause
say
you
what?
can grab that Luke or Vader showcase from Vegas, right?
Oh
with
yes, they'll
points.
be in Vegas for
Yeah.
sure. For sure.
For prize points, though, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'll be shooting for.
Chatcom asking 3 of the top 4 is Jango. That is correct.
That is correct.
3 of the top 4 is Jango. Our last, if you are here, if you are among the Jango haters in chat, ladies and gentlemen, your last hope lies in Curtis Sorensen
Yeah,
of Layton, Utah,
yeah.
who was our Han 1 player in the top 4. All right, here we go. 5 resource turn. Should be interesting. Micah on the button here.
He's shuffling through those cards, but he does not have what he wants.
Micah. He has not felt comfortable. It doesn't feel like he's looked comfortable with this,
No,
anything in his hand the entire match.
His draws have been really
It feels
rough.
like his whole deck is just like crapped on him here at the end or something. I don't know. It feels that way.
As a fellow player, I want to tell him to hold him up more right, because if I'm mad, I can see his whole hand basically.
EMP Daring Raid, Surprise Strike, and what I believe is a Gorilla Soldier back there.
Free and right.
Takes all the indirect to his base just to avoid taking 4 to his base. Hilariously, the math works in his favor. Another Gorilla Soldier
Right
coming
back.
out of Matt's hand. Micah has a decision to make.
Gonna do
Okay, puts the damage on IG and lets opposing Jango tap it down.
Put my own.
Looks familiar?
Let's see. I can keep it off a base though, so I will.
Yeah, just do 1, 2, 3, all the way across the board.
Yeah, just spread it
Ping,
out.
ping,
Spread the
ping.
love, baby.
Boom, boom, boom.
That's what I would do. Bam, bam, bam. Or you can even put 2 on the gorilla, like whatever you wanted to do. Not really a wrong answer here, I don't think.
Let everybody share the load. Yeah, I think so.
I'll tap down one of them.
Okay. You have a preference?
Your call, man.
Okay. Fair enough. I'll flip out the big guy.
Same here.
All right. I'll see your Jango and raise you a Jango.
Tap down his
Yep,
Jango.
tap down his boss with one of the ISB agents.
6 to base.
Surprise strike in for 6 to
Hold
base.
on a second.
Nope, thinking about it.
Oh, that's a hard choice.
I would take out his Jango. Do it, Matt.
You know what? I'm
Do
going
it.
to kill Jango.
Yes.
Okay.
Great choice. You have a lot of units on the board. Do not get them all pinged down by a War Juggernaut.
War Juggernaut. I did that last game.
Yep.
And pass.
Matt wants to make sure the entire board tapping shenanigans cannot continue to happen to him. And
Oh.
Micah's
Micah's hand is just brutal.
absolute garbage.
Yeah.
None of this
That's
stuff
a
is
nice way to
terribly
say
helpful. Is really helpful for him right here. It feels like maybe, and I'd have to go back and look at deck lists. Maybe Micah's deck is a little too event heavy. Like he doesn't. It just feels like every time he needs units, he doesn't have units.
I don't know. Oh, he's doing it right
Okay,
back.
we're gonna surprise strike back
Doing it
and
right
wipe out. Okay, so no more board tapping for either player, for this game anyway.
2 to base.
3 to base.
Micah getting his first
Yep.
damage of the game. Really laid in.
No cards in hand. Claim.
Pass.
Empty hand for Matt. Top decking now. Looking at a Greedo and a Raider
Yeah,
and
he's-
something else on Micah's side.
I mean, they're both at 6 resources, though, so they're kind of at the
Now,
point where...
as bad as Micah's draws have been, this does not feel completely
not.
out of hand for
He's
him.
not out of it yet. He's still there.
Well, I need more things. There we go.
Yeah. 3 to base.
Another Gorilla Soldier, the most popular card of the game so far.
Yeah. It's either wipe out your units,
Or let him
Micah,
ready it.
or
I think he's got to give it to him.
let him ready it and take 5 more to
mean,
base.
What's he sitting on? He's sitting on an EMP and a Raider. And he can't play both this round. He doesn't have the resources, I don't think. No, he has 7. He could theoretically play them both. All of it going to base here. Let's Matt ready up that Gorilla Soldier. Yes, sir. This is Jango on Jango action, chat. Going to EMP and knock down.
2
That
damage.
does. That taps down.
2 damage and exhaust. Yeah.
Yeah, 2 damage and exhaust. That's just straight up the EMP. He doesn't even have to use Jango for that.
Yeah.
2 to base. Oh, no.
2 to base. Exhaust.
Micah coming in with a Raider. Last card in his hand. Both players basically straight top decking now. It looks like Nomad's got 1 card in his hand.
And that's your last card, yeah?
I think Matt's thinking about claiming here.
If I'm Matt, I think I would take initiative right here.
1 to base.
Nope.
He's going to
gonna
push
squeeze
damage.
out that 1.
Okay. I mean, it's not a bad idea.
Probably, he might have a unit in his hand he can play out.
He might.
So maybe he's thinking about that.
Claim.
I was going to say, I think if you're Micah, you just have to claim here.
Yeah.
And it's just a
He
simple
can play
Greedo.
out the Greedo. Why not?
Like, why not? Chat saying one of the reasons Bosk Blue winning in Liverpool earlier today is because can't get tapped down if you don't play units.
Yeah. such a great point.
7 to base.
Ooh.
It's a big surprise strike coming in
Yeah.
here. Doesn't quite level the playing field, but definitely makes a big dent in Matt's remaining HP. Only 1 health separates these two bases, but the board state heavily swung toward Matt here on the left.
Yeah.
Just lots of units, lots of possibilities.
Did you
Scott?
research it? You have how many up?
I did not research.
Four up, one card.
He's got a sneak attack in his hands. All he's got. Micah has nothing to work with but what's on the board. The card in his
No.
hand is worthless.
And Matt has lethal, so if he attacks with that space unit first,
so
he
what's
can ping him down.
what's going to have to happen
Oh,
here
he'll
for
have to-
Micah? Micah's going to have to attack in with the smuggler, probably to get rid of Greedo,
Yeah.
and or get rid of one of the other units. Like he's
Yeah.
going to have to get rid of something.
3 to base.
Yep.
Smart.
Figured. I mean, that was the
Well,
smart
now he's
play.
got to kill the space unit. No, he's okay.
I mean, do you just
1,
do you
2,
just
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
No, he's doing it.
Oh.
The math here is so
Does
tight. 'cause
Matt see
he
it? Matt
can-
has 7 damage on the board right
He
now.
probably does, but Micah can still exhaust one of the guys in the ground arena by smashing it with the crafty smuggler.
Yeah, but he hasn't done it yet.
He hasn't done it yet.
And
That's
the longer
correct.
he lets him pick,
I know.
right?
I'm not.
there
okay,
we go.
so he's
Oh,
yeah,
there
he's got the surprise strike, so it doesn't matter.
There it is.
Objects were
I do terrible.
all
There it was. It's a 2-0 sweep here for Matt. He's going to be one of our finalists here in Denver.
I didn't see a war jug. I saw one ruthless.
That's what. Please put this up for a minute. Okay, so now I'm gonna do something real fast. Hold on. Let me tag into Loopy. Have